Good afternoon. This is Shankar Meembat from the Alternative Board in Milton Keynes. In one of my earlier articles, I did talk about strategy and how that's important to decide what not to do. But the other element about strategy is to make sure that there is proper execution because that makes a difference between a successful strategy and not. And there are a number of elements that I'd like to talk to you about getting that strategy executed because execution of a strategy is not going to be done by you and you alone. You, as a business, you need everyone involved in the business to be equally uh, up to date and aligned on making that execution happen. So, one of the first steps to look at in terms of strategy development and execution would be to bring the alignment together. That's understanding how the people in the team behave and how they communicate. Once you have that, then go on to define what the vision for the business is. And I'm using vision as a over encompassing topic to include the culture, the values of the business. It's important that everyone knows what the vision, the culture, and the values of the business is. Next is making sure that you understand where you stand in the overall picture. That involves a bit of diagnostics on your own business and things like SWOT, understanding your strengths, your weaknesses, and very importantly, what your CSF or critical success factors are. To be really clear about what are those three, four, five things that would make a difference in the progress of your business. Once you have that, of course, you need to decide on a plan about set and planning is about setting the goals, the strategies, and very importantly, the KPIs that would help you measure whether you're progressing or not. Once you have the plans in place, of course, the next thing, execution. And that's about making sure you know what's priority, what is important among the various things that you need to do, making sure you do your prioritization, and also, very importantly, making sure who in the organization is going to be responsible for each step and how they would be held accountable for that. And lastly, and do all these five steps, and if you don't do the sixth step, you're going to be quite critical. So pay attention, and that is about optimizing it. You will never get things right the first time. So it's important to review what you've done, how it has progressed, and continuously get back to it. So the six steps to the strategy again, a successful one, to make sure there's an alignment, there is a vision, that you do a proper diagnosis, you then make your plans, execute them or have clear ideas about how to execute, and finally to review and optimize each time. Now, many business owners to try to do it themselves. You need to involve your team in this, not just by yourself. And when you do involve your team, you are in a situation where as a business owner, the team differs too much to you. So you want to be a participant in the strategy rather than necessarily always just leading. And that's not easy. And it would be very helpful to get someone else involved and manage this process for you. I would encourage you to seek to get an external moderator, influencer to do that. I hope that's a good tip and look forward to hearing from you. Shankar Meembat from the Alternative Board here in Milton Keynes.